All right, nearly there. Make sure the bot's awake. All right. Joke from YouTube. Chewbacca is the ultimate professional. He never makes Wookiee mistakes. And over on Twitch, a broken drum is the best gift you can give. Nobody can beat that. Yeah, it's true. And Knight, thank you very much for the 17-month Prime sub streak. We've been doing this a while, haven't we? So the question from Knight was, how close is the bot? For anybody who doesn't know, I actually wrote my own chatbot. And I had some issues with it because I used a library that would connect to Twitch, and it would do all the heavy lifting for me as far as making sure things work. Well, as it turns out, that library got updated and it broke. So when I went to upgrade the bot to match, it also broke for unrelated reasons. Yeah, well, unfortunately, this particular library was a bit slow to update and non-functional once they did. So, but having said that, I have been working on the bot. I have been working as much as I can, considering my time, and I'm very close to having the new version of the library working. I have the connections in place. Because of the way I fixed it though, I am going to have to basically update all of the different functions. So the joke bot is going to change a little bit. Y'all won't notice the difference. I should, at that point, though, be able to reactivate all the reaction stuff. So when somebody gives me a sub or a follow or bits or whatever, I should be able to actually show something on screen. But we're still not there. It is just a matter of how much time I have, unfortunately. Okay, now, before we officially start the stream, how is the music versus the voice? Good. Night, is it good for you as well? Yep, levels are good over on Twitch. Okay, now, I'm going to turn on the game, and we'll see how that works. Here we go. Okay. We now have Satisfactory. I'm gonna put a couple of things down just so y'all can hear it, and let me know if the sound is high enough. On my end, it sounds quiet, but that usually doesn't match yours, so. So if you cannot hear the game, I will turn it up. Hey, English Bob. Welcome in. Sounds good to y'all? Okay. So the only issue then is on my end. I can still hear it. It's just a bit quiet, but that's okay. The stream is the important part here. So as you might be able to see, I am under everything. Now, I will admit, I am not the first person to discover this. In fact, I actually found this from watching other people's Satisfactory builds. But if you try just a little bit, you can get under the world in Satisfactory. And once you do, things start to get a little bit weird. I am down here where the map has not managed to render yet. we started up here. So, I have a couple of things I'm doing here. First of all, I am making an underground tube that we can use for transport to get more or less safely from one end of the world to the other. I know I could do this with trains or something, but, you know, everybody does trains. And then once I get it all in place, the plan is to build a sort of mini game district in the grasslands. And that is the whole point of this exercise, is the mini games. But it does take some prep. Let's see. English Bob says, never used the hypertube, but only just unlocked tier 4. You know, I stopped before they added the tubes, so I haven't really done much of it either. The River says, it reminds me of Lab Rats. Hang on. Was that a show? Or are you talking about a game? I have a very vague recollection of a show where they would do like just weird builds and stuff, but I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Oh, it might be the same thing then. Too long. How much too long? There we go. So, Jordan is also online, and he said that he's interested in helping with the build generally. However, he's on the other end of this. So, I think he's currently dealing with a power problem, and I think he also might be waiting in the Discord chat. So, now that we know that the game audio is good, I'm going to bring in Discord, and we'll make sure that that is balanced. All right, Jordan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh, I should mute stream before I get feedback. Hello. Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah, can the folks watching hear Jordan? See, looks like a Hyratube. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's been a while. I only have a vague recollection that the show existed, to be honest. So, but yeah, I'm curious if you want to expound on that a little bit. All right. All right. They said that the Discord audio is good. Excellent. So, Jordan, did you sort out the power issue?
Yes, it should be completely sorted out.
Okay. I'm fairly certain it was not my fault, so...
It was not. It was my fault. I forgot to hook something to a power line.
Oh, good. I can blame you. Perfect. So, the only real advantage to doing this underground is that I don't have to go over terrain, but I have had to go around it. The way they constructed the level, there are these huge rocks that just extend underground and sometimes have caves in them. So it's a little bit wonky, but I have discovered some at least interesting, I'll say, terrain features, if nothing else. For example...
It looks really weird.
Say again?
It looks really weird.
It is really weird. But I've discovered that you can reach some of the power slugs from under the world. Some of the terrain faces are one-directional, so you can reach through them if you can get close enough. You can't move through them, but you can touch things through them. Oh yeah, English. I thought actually that you knew I was planning to do a multiplayer one. But yes, this is multiplayer. Interesting. Are y'all seeing my Discord notifications in the top left. I forgot that this had that overlay. Oh no, you're not seeing that. Alright. I have an overlay that shows you who's talking. It's currently apparently not turned on. Satisfactory has complicated my life. Right, so let me see if I can get that fixed real quick. Shouldn't take long. Now, while I'm just sort of paused here, I'm thinking about putting together an obstacle course, basically. So I'm wondering if anybody has done something like that. Oh, no worries, River. Thank you for dropping in. I'm also tired. And if you have any ideas that I could use to make it interesting? Where is it? Okay. Yes, definitely sleep well, and thank you for dropping in. Okay, can y'all see the chat overlay? It looks like it's visible. Meanwhile, the ideas I have so far, I'm going to use basically a timer system, and that's going to be the limiting factor. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of good size options on this. It's not covering anything up, is it? Hang on, I'm trying to see if this changes anything. That does not look any smaller to me. I don't know. Well, it works though. That's the important bit. Believe me, getting it to work was an ordeal in and of itself. Yeah, I turned on small and it did nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put another booster in. So I'm occasionally putting in these little boosters because the tube gets slow if you just leave it to its own devices. However, there's also the issue that if you're not careful, it'll throw you in the wrong direction, which is why I'm putting it in the middle instead of on the side. Oh, hang on. I think we're coming up on one of the interesting things that I found. Come on. Connect. Thank you. In case you're wondering why I went down, it was to go around the rock. The reach, by the way, on the build tool is amazing. I love it. Okay. Let's interrupt that for just one moment to come up here. And tell me if you can guess where I am. Because this looks an awful lot like a cave, even from this side, doesn't it? But check this out. This is a waterfall. And this just blocked me out and I didn't realize it. That is most unfortunate. It was stopping me from going through. I actually built this tube from the other side. That's okay. This is a fixable problem. It's inconvenient, but it's fixable. But yeah, I've managed to come out behind a waterfall. And it's not really a cave. You can see, here I am on the map. Fortunately, I put this in first. But you can only go one direction, apparently. It wasn't letting me go the other direction before, which makes me think maybe it wasn't meant to. It wasn't meant to be exactly half a face, but yep. So let's see. The thing I haven't figured out is what is the rule for whether or not you can reach through it. But I think we're going to leave that tube there because it's handy. I feel a little bit like I'm flying over the void when I do this, but look, I can still build. I do like that I can build like this, but it is really hard to aim. There we go. So yeah, I found a couple of neat things like that. One of them is at the other end of where this tube currently ends. But you'll eventually see that either on the stream or in a video. How far are we? Hey, look, there's Jordan. I hope Jordan is bringing power with him, but I'm guessing he's not, because I didn't ask him to.
I was not. I was unaware that I needed to.
No, you're good. I didn't realize that you're already headed this direction. Come on.
Yeah, I found a random hypertube that went into the ground, and I was like, oh, maybe this is what he was talking about.
That's not random.
It seemed random.
So yeah, I'm basically just running this all the way back. Good times, eh?
Uh-huh.
So if you wonder at any point why our dimensional storage is just draining at a fairly constant rate, it's probably my fault. Fortunately,
I think Shield and I had a problem where we ran out of concrete yesterday.
I don't think it was me yesterday.
No, it was us. We were building a lot.
Oh, hang on. We are running out of steel pipes. Okay.
not have any on me.
Well, more significantly, the dimensional storage doesn't have any on it.
Yeah. If you want, I can make a trip and go pick some up from Shields.
Well, I mean, it'll slowly reload, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. Not that.
It'll just be slow.
Here we go. Yeah, it's up to about 20 right now. I tell you what, if you can go back, I will finish the power line and just start running it from the other direction once I get to the end.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Incidentally, how long did it take you to run here?
Quite a while. Pretty far. And it'll take me another good long while to get to Shields.
You know we have a tube going to Shields now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is like a 5-minute ride, but
Yeah.
I think he tried to speed it up. So, hey, English Bob, what have you been doing in your world? The last I saw, rather, you had been like optimizing your factories and expanding your coal. I have to be honest, I have no idea what the production is on this world. I've been almost uninvolved in it. Not intentionally, but that's just how it worked out. You said tier 4, I think? No idea what's happening with the light here. Hey, no worries. Everybody starts there. Let's see. Steel up, tractoring all the steel to the warehouse. Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So, I admit, when I tried the tractors, they were still pretty new. And I did not have good luck with them, I'll say. They were just tripping over each other at every point. Did you find them easy to actually work with? They trip over each other? Yeah. Yes and no. Thank you for clearing that up. Check this out. It lets you overlap things so that it now looks like it's part of the structure. I like it. I didn't need it, but I like it anyways. Can I? Missing high-speed connectors. Circuit instead of a path. Well, when I originally did mine, keep in mind, this was like, I don't know, 2 years ago. But when I originally did mine, I was not very good at it and had issues. Okay. Ooh, jetpack. I did not have that one. Oh, it goes on the back. Okay. By the way, thank you, Shield. They could have also improved them significantly since the last time I used them. Okay, I need high-speed connectors, for which I need circuit boards. Just gonna get a couple of these. Sip my tea while they're crafting. I think they also changed how the actual paths are defined since the first time I used them. There we go. Beautiful. Now, for anybody who didn't see it, getting under here is actually pretty easy. Making stuff under here is very hard. Choose your spot wisely. All I did was I built a foundation that slightly clips the floor, and then I built a tube floor hole going through it, right? The problem is we dropped into water, and a lot of times you'll just drop into the void. So if you drop into the void, there's not anything you can do. If you drop into the water, you can't build. You kind of have to build your foundations on the way down and try to land on them. Like, this is the edge of reality as far as the water is concerned here, right? I have fallen off of that at least once. I've learned a lot of technical issues. Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta go the other way. My bad. A lot of technical-ish stuff about the game. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's Jordan or if it's just production, but we're up to 370 pipes in dimensional storage. So
That would be a production.
nice.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna put
Turn around, please.
tube here. We're gonna take this. There. And let's see. Path signal, display sign. Ah, here we go. It's not a good "you're going a long way" symbol, is there? Backgrounds? Can I say none? All right, whatever. We will do this. Then text. Set text here. How do I... Oh, there it is. See, build the road to be at least 2 wide. Then you have a designated in and out path. Just need to make sure they don't collide. Gotcha. I think the other thing I did was... there we go. I originally, at least, let them go on the grass, which probably didn't help. All right, so Jordan, whenever you come back, just let me know before you come, because I have set up the entrance to the tube. It may or may not be safe to exit it.
Okay, I'm convinced.
English Bob says collision detection in this game is certified garbage. Well, to be fair, it's not meant to be a like a game about precision building. But yes, yeah, they have a couple of issues, some of which I may or may not have taken advantage of. Reference my earlier comment about the slugs. Yeah. Hey, English Bob, have you tried the factory carts yet? So, wait, the factory carts are expensive? To be honest, I have no idea. Vol built a bunch of them, and I didn't actually have to make one.
How are they? I don't remember what they call.
10 tickets is too much. So, in the early game, 10 tickets might be a lot, but honestly, in the mid to late game, that will become nothing. So.
Well, we're also on a server, so we get tickets even when we're not around.
Oh yeah, we do have everything running 24/7, so there's that. Yeah. Yeah, when I was running single player, I would leave it on a while, but it's a lot more stable to do now than when they first put it out. And now we're out of the steel pipes again.
I picked up like 1,500 or 2,000, so
Okay.
that should fix our problems.
My tube placements are bothering you? Why? Because they're hanging off the edge? Yeah, I just don't have the energy to be OCD about it, if I'm honest. You are a being of chaos. I cannot dispute this. All right, I'm gonna give the steel a minute to build up again. And Jordan, if you want to come down, it is now safe.
I'll be back in like under a minute.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have enough of the steel pipes to do anything at the moment. So Let's Game It Out is a different level, but he's also been doing it longer. Look at his early stuff, and I think we're actually comparable, but I swear less. All right, enjoy your work, or at least don't hate it, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for dropping in. Shield, howdy. So Shield, I know you set up a lot of the production. Do you know like how fast we're producing steel pipes?
It's not the production, it's the upload speed.
Oh. Could we just
don't
make
have
another
enough.
dimensional depot?
Mm-mm. You can only have... I might be wrong about this, Shield, correct me, but I think you can only have one per item.
English Bob, sorry to hear that, but yeah. I know there's other stuff going on there too. So Shield, I am currently about a third of the way back to the end of this tube. I am building an underground tube to the grasslands. All right. Jordan, just so you know, the last segment of tube is no longer safe.
Hold
Oh,
on,
hang
what?
on. Oh,
What?
it's connected. Haha. I correct myself. It is now complete. I didn't realize I'd gotten this far. All right, where are you at, Jordan?
I'm gonna fly by you here in a couple of seconds. Do I need to exit the tube at that one?
No, I'm actually going to go ahead of you.
Okay.
I put a couple of spots in where you can leave, but that's for the purpose of accelerating.
Yeah.
At least I think you can leave. If not, you'll just accelerate.
Yeah, you just accelerate. We probably should put in like the super accelerators at the beginning and end.
That is an adjustment we can make. All right, good news, Shield. For now, at least, I'm done using all of the steel pipes. I'm only going to use some of the steel pipes. Fair enough. Pay no attention to the mess.
Hello.
Where are you? Oh, hello. I just built this so that we would not fly off the edge. So, let's see. We are very close to where I want to be, but I want to go a little bit farther away from that over there because I have a different project going on. Spoilers. But not very far. Howdy, Fire. Welcome in. Okay. This should do it, I think. What's the mode thing? T? E? Where are all of my buttons? There we go. R. Nope. It is E. Yeah, what happened? Does one of those intersect the ground? I think the answer might be that one. Aha. So, I think what we should be able to do, assuming that I got this right, is we put a floor tube up there. We put a tube going down. Entrance there. Power there. And it looks like you might have already put in a power connector, did you? Jordan, did I lose you?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I muted myself. Yes, there's one up there.
Okay, perfect.
Just barely.
All right, let's see. Did I go far enough? You're like Superman. Ah, yes, perfect. We are on the surface, getting attacked. It's exactly what I was going for. Well, hello to you too. Alright, we have broken the space-time continuum. I think, let's see. I do not have access to power up here, so I'm going to put in...
Is there...
Hang on, I think I can put in a wall outlet. I think I could put in a cheaper wall outlet. Alright, there's a wall outlet on the side of this. Can you plug into that?
I can attempt to... Oh.
Oh, hang on. That was very close.
No, I can't click on it for some reason.
All right, I see it going somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Maybe
Got it.
that helps.
All right. So now I will put. Well, I will put a couple more foundations. And then, what happened to this? All right, we should be able to get back and forth now. Back and forth, thank you. What did you do? You know, we don't need to rocket out of this.
But we could. Is this not the one that will take us back to the hub?
No, I actually need to stop in between. I was gonna.
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna make a proper exit for the other one, but this is actually quite hard to get out of.
Yeah, sorry. Let me do something about that for you. My bad.
It's all right. So while you're doing that, y'all might recognize this as very close to one of the grasslands starting areas. In fact, we might be in that starting zone, even though we didn't start here. So yeah, we've got resources over there. We've got resources over there. We've got the space elevator, which is visible from literally anywhere. Got this guy who wants berries. And for those who know the map, you'll probably understand where we are.
Oh, I built my first factory right over here.
Yeah. Most people start in the grasslands, and I want to say... Yeah. Over there is where I built my first one, but we're not going over there because potential spoilers. So, that has taken 45 minutes of today, but it worked. Now, what I want to actually do with this is I want to do a sort of mini-game district in the grasslands, because we're doing the factories up where the jungle and the desert are. Grab a few berries while I'm out. I don't know if I actually need them, but I'm taking them. I wonder if I could integrate those into a mini game somehow. That could be interesting. We'll see. So the first mini game idea I had was to do just a simple sort of parkour kind of thing, a movement challenge, and in our stream before, one of them, I found a nifty way to time it. I'm not really interested in dealing with that guy, but if he insists, I will. Yeah, here is the little island with the coal. I might actually need that, but we'll see. And more of those guys. Alright. But enough putzing around. Let's... Sure, I can zoop clip through it. Just can't do the other clip. That makes sense. This, of course, was just to stay on the grid. Not that I necessarily need to, but... There we go. Too much grass. This isn't going to be the build, but I want a staging area. Okay. Put all of our standard just-in-case stuff here. What else do we need? Awesome shop, because why not? This doesn't need power, does it? Does not. Good. Okay. I think that's it, actually. Don't need much. Oh, storage. Right. That was the other thing I wanted. I have a joke about procrastination, and I'll tell you later.
I'd like to hear it.
Ah. Okay. Oh, actually, hang on. Some of y'all have probably already seen this, but I think it's a neat trick even so. If you put a box, get on there. There. Rid of that. There. Come on. Then... Oh, right. Need to go one lower. There we go. It kind of has the appearance of like rack storage, especially if you do a bunch of them. So, I'm just going to throw my extra stuff in here. Don't even remember what all this stuff is. I know what those are. Anything else? Why am I even carrying this around? Okay. Now, like I said, this is just a staging area. Let's go... Parachute, thank you. Let's go find a place to actually build something. So again, this is a parkourish kind of building, so I want to integrate some of the terrain if I can, because it gives shapes that I cannot myself make. Maybe this, actually. I have a jetpack, right? This jetpack does not go very far. Alright. That's not going to work at the moment. Need better fuel. But I can always build ladders and stuff, so. Let's build a ladder on this side. See what it looks like up here. Jordan, welcome back, apparently.
Thank you very much.
I don't think it tells you when people leave the game, does it?
I do not know.
Oh, it does. It just doesn't make as much noise. Oh, Shield also joined. Shield, welcome in. That looks kind of safe, right? Let's see what we got up here. Oh, all kinds of berries. That's what we got. Check out the view. That's the big crater. Most folks, I think, will be familiar with that after a game or two. Oh. The shadows make it look like there's a hole there. Okay, so. What? If I were to build on this, I think I would want to use... Oh, hello down there. I want to use the ledges as much as possible. Especially, if I can, small ones like this. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of them down here. Oh, and this. Whoops. Just making sure you can stand on these. Which you can. Actually, you know, this might be good for a going down challenge. What am I doing? Shield, I'm on the other end of the tube, and I am thinking of mini games. I think there might be an actual cave over there. And those guys. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I don't want to go down there right now, but I do remember it. Yeah, yeah. Bad hog. So, Do any of y'all remember the ring drop game from Hermitcraft? What's the smallest ring we can build? So we've got these. The music is happy for me. Yes, it is. I want to see. What's that, Jordan?
Those quarter pipes. I bought the like quarter pipes the other day. I think that's the smallest one you can make.
I don't know if this is exactly what you're talking about, but oh, hang on. There's a dude that wants to eat me. I did find like an inside rounded corner kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah. Cannot use Vault Hunter's commands. Oh. You cool, bro? Okay. Where was I? Yes. Inner corner extension 4 meters. That's a pretty large hole, though. Wrong way there. Do we have a smaller variant of that? No, the closest we could do, I think. Would actually be to half it. Thank you, parachute. Make it like a pseudo hole. Octo drop, yeah, that's the one. Actually, hang on. Let's say I did something like this. Ah, that's not bad. And it's not a circle either. So this could be like easy mode over here, and this could be a hard one. I kind of like this. And technically, I think if we have all the pieces, we can craft our own. Can you go through this? You cannot. Sad. But you could even do something like just make one of these. I'll figure out how to line it up later. Pentagon is not what I was going for, but you know. Yeah, can do that. Really though, I think beams are going to be probably the best thing here. So I put pillar there, pillar there, there. Take a beam. I can go really short like that. They're hard to make, but... Might have to go a little bit smaller, or sorry, larger than that. There we go. Let's try that. Can I fall through this? Yes. It's hard, but I can. Now, can I fall through it while using a parachute? The answer is probably going to be no on the first attempt. I bet somebody else could figure it out, though. Maybe I can't, but somebody else can. So that is like hard mode over there. This one, I mean, a couple of attempts, and I could probably get it. And then this, of course, would be pretty easy. And something like this would be pretty easy. Well, not easy. It would be somewhere in between that and that at this size. Okay. So let's do this. Where is... Blueprint Designer Mark 1. This will be my first time actually using these. Where did I put my stuff? Because I need to power this.
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it. It will then be available in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. Blueprints can always be edited to
Do you not have to power this?
or optimize. If you find yourself struggling to work within the set
Hello,
size
Jordan.
restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
No power
I don't think
needed.
You'd have to power it.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, that's what Shield says.
All right then. I think there's supposed to be something here that I can't see. What is going on with this? Whatever. Right, so let's... Not that. You have been challenged. Actually, these might be easier. That is way too bright. Is that really the only lighting we have is those? That is not useful. I can turn on the flashlight. I just don't want to. There. So this, yeah. This might be slightly different size, but it's pretty close. Let's see. It's 3 across right there. No, I think this is actually good. So this is a 2x2 square. And is that what it wants? Let's see. I'm not gonna have a good icon for this, am I? Alright. I'm just gonna color them all red. There. And clear. Now, I'm gonna make a bigger version. Come on, invisible control panel. No, not that. And all of y'all are red. Okay. Now, I don't want to keep doing squares. So that's a size 4 octagon right there. Obviously. Oh. That was the wrong button. They are very easy to recreate, though. I like the blueprint designer so far. I think he did it on purpose, Shield. Howdy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think one more larger one. But I think I'm going to go with a different shape this time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. Done with that. We might need some lighting in the game itself as well. So I think the first thing we're going to need... I love how this has turned into a completely different game. The first thing I'm going to need is a landing pad. And I kind of think it's funny to have it right beside those guys. But if you win, you probably shouldn't take damage. So maybe in this area instead. Yeah, let's go with here. Half foundation. I didn't know they made those. Ramps. Where's the... Oh. Ah. I will leave that up since he's using it. By the way, Shield, you know we're in voice chat, right?
Where's the fun in that?
Suppose it depends on what the goal is.
True. Missed it that.
Okay.
I like that hole.
I mean, I don't mind putting a hole, but I was going to make it deeper on the sides because there's grass if you remove that one. Let's see, patterns.
So I at least got, oh goodness, words are hard. The accelerator to work in one direction. I don't know if it spits you out correctly though yet.
I don't know if it works, like if it's possible to make it work in two directions.
It is. It's
Yeah.
difficult, but it is.
Hmm. Okay. So, Shield, you are welcome to reshape this if you like. I just didn't want the grass to be showing. And I'm going to build up from here.
Like this?
That is a bit deep. I meant I'm going to build the rings above it.
There. Now you can jump out, but you definitely know if you missed it.
Let's see. Knight says, does Jenkins do crochet projects? I assume you mean pint-sized Jenkins, and I believe the answer is yes. But I would not know the difference between Jenkins, like crochet and knit and haberdashery or whatever other things y'all say. Okay.
What are we saying?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying.
I didn't know what you were saying, so.
Interesting. Aligning this thing is kind of weird.
Building in blueprint mode can further optimize your construction process with snapping and quick dismantling options. Build modes are not just there to make your work easier, they compensate for inevitable human error. Fix-It understands humanity like no other, and humanity needs you to be efficient and productive at all times.
Fix-It understands humanity. What are you doing?
Putting a hole in a hole.
That's going to make it very hard to get through either hole.
Yow! Sorry.
But go ahead. I approve. Okay, I need to actually put ladders on my hotbar. Where are they? There we go.
I made a hole.
Is that one too directly above the one under it, though? I guess we could put another one off to the side.
Oh, if you would prefer it off to the side,
Well, I don't want it to be a straight line. Yeah. Are you only going to put the small ones?
No. That's just the one I have on my hotbar right now.
Gotcha. Let's see. So we're coming more or less from the top of that big rock structure. Let's see. And I think I'm going to put this one. Over there. The idea of this one being if you get off track, you can still score something as you swing back. And do kind of similar over there. So with this one, I want to start moving over a bit. Oop. On the ladder, please. That's better. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing over here, but I'm thinking I'll put a raised platform somewhere in this area, and then a couple of the rings over there, and most of them heading in this general direction. I want to kind of see what it looks like before I finalize everything, but might actually just put like a lookout tower up there. Like that. Or something very similar. So, as a game choice, this gets you more directly there, but it's smaller. This is not as direct, but it's easier to get through. Then parachutes are hard to control. Right, so if you drop off, this is kind of the harder path. Back in there. We'll put, let's see, really small one there. Then another really small one there. And a bigger one back here, but it puts you further away. Ooh, actually, let's go straight off the rock. There's not like a nudge button, is there?
There is.
Where is that?
Press H,
Uh-huh.
and after you've pressed H, use the arrow keys.
The arrow keys do nothing.
Press H.
Oh, wrong button. Ah, there it is. Wrong H.
Ah! What?
Right.
Ah.
Did you land on it instead of in it?
My feet don't touch it. Then yes, I landed on it.
Nudge exceeds maximum distance.
Yeah, you can only nudge so much.
Yeah, I see that.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to building things.
What are you building?
I'm working on building a primary factory now.
We are not going to
The
run
good
short on
news is
factories
the
on this world.
hypertube will get you back there a little bit faster now. It should be working.
Let's see. Think.
Yep, it's working. The entry is a little bit janky, but yes, it's working.
I do my best, okay?
Oh. Once you get to the first split in the pipe, it slows you.
Is there a way to nudge
Oh,
it
really?
down?
Yeah. No, you can't nudge up and down.
Ah.
Not that I'm aware of.
That way. I'm a little concerned that part of the challenge of this is going to be seeing the rings.
You could color them bright orange.
Yeah, I was debating that. Got a big one there, a couple of small and medium ones. Big one there. I think we need... There we go.
So what is your guys' opinion of Satisfactory only having a single map? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's got pros and cons, right? You've got one map, which means that they've developed this one map and balanced it and tuned it, which means ultimately it is what they want you to play and you're guaranteed that it's playable. On the other hand, it is true that it will ultimately affect like the replay value of the game.
Yeah, I think that particularly while it's in early access, one map is perfectly okay. But I think if in 5 years they want the game to be played more, new maps will be necessary.
I would suspect they'll eventually add new maps.
Would you prefer to see procedurally generated maps or handcrafted maps like this one?
That is a tough question because the handcrafted map has the specific advantage of being deliberately balanced.
I think both could be good, but wanting both is a lot to ask.
Yeah. What about you, Shield?
I think it would be wise for them to add more maps at some point. I think I would prefer more handcrafted maps. And I think it would be reasonable to expect to pay for them as a DLC. Because making a handcrafted map is a ton of work.
I think the game just forgot how to handle dropping a parachute. Or dropping while on a parachute. I got a lot of hitches trying to steer that one. I don't disagree with you in principle. I think in practice, it's a hard sell for a game of this complexity to have a DLC that's nothing but a map.
I mean, I think if you're gonna add new ores, though, a new map is almost necessary, right?
Well, kind of. I mean, in 1.0, they did add new stuff, and they changed around the ores and stuff. But if you're going to add something entirely new, you might as well pack it with a new map,
Yeah.
if that's what you mean.
I think, well, you would have to, for long-term worlds, I don't know how you could get around having new areas that encroach on places that players have built in, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's just... If it's not a map expansion, if it's actually a new map, that's unavoidable entirely.
Yeah.
The nudge thing is nice. I approve. Okay. Now I think I need to make a tube going up. Otherwise, this is going to be kind of annoying to get back and forth. Can I put a wall support on a cliff wall?
Probably.
Cannot.
Okay.
That is kind of sad. Crafting is your cardio. That sounds like something a Minecrafter would say. Sip of tea, don't mind if I do. Doing ginger tea today. It's been that kind of day, you know? Oh, now I'm falling off. Well, I guess this is a good opportunity to bring power over to the tube. Can I get this entire thing done while flying?
It's quite possible.
Ah, got it. Oh, wait, nope, that's not it. It made another power pole instead of hooking up. There it is. All right. Now, if I am using a parachute when I drop into the suction zone, yep, it'll take you parachute and all. Good to know. Actual water. I'm prepared for that. And now I'm hydrated.
Dimensional upload speed increased. The dimensional shift now no longer cares how complex the components of the original part are, and will save each part as a single collection of particles that can be instanced easily.
Grow shift the body core flow cycle song of the 5-layered shallow state.
I'm working on it, but are you saying there is another layer? Is it a sensor limitation?
Deepen.
Helpful.
Is Ada talking to the voices in my head now?
Yes.
He hasn't been this whole time.
I mean, it's
Ada.
possible, but...
Ada is talking to the voices in your head. But the question, are the voices actually in your head?
There we go. Okay. So, question number 1. Can I reach the first ring? Yes. Yes, I can. Marginal safety? Hang on. Fine. I won't have the tube just spitting you onto the tower. You did it because of the voices in my head. Here we go. There, look how safe this is. Hang on. I'm not done yet.
Okay, well, the tube takes about 10 seconds less to get back and forth now.
You timed it?
Yeah. It's like right at 1 minute 20. I'm in at 10.
I'm actually somewhat surprised it's not more than that.
You go fast.
Did you know that you can snap walkways to the lookout tower?
Interesting.
I thought so.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Did you know the walkways Z-fight? And don't line up properly when you snap them around the tower?
Seems like a wall. Also, Shield, do you have any heavy modular frames?
I mean, I might have 2, but
So in other words, I should make my own.
I'm working on making a factory that will produce them,
Okay.
but that's going to be a big. So
yeah.
if
I-
you want
I
some
understand.
now,
Does this game have signs? It does, in fact. I've used them. Right there. And sign yells. Alright. So now this comes up here and there's a railing. And then you come over here and jump off the cliff. Way safer, wouldn't you say? Okay. Is there a way to go slower with the parachute?
no.
Oh. I touched the edge. Oh, touched the edge of that one too. Oh, I missed a platform. Landed on it. Fire says, I propose you name one of your factories, SATIS acronym, and have it stand for something. I'm not very good at my game. Somebody else want to be good at it? Because I'm not. I managed to land, or I think I'm managing to land on the X. That's about as far as I got. I wonder if this would be better with the jetpack. Let's test that. Yeah, see, perfectly safe. All right. Now the thing about the jetpack is it has limited fuel, so Oh yeah, this is actually way better with the jetpack. Oh, sweet. Hang on. Let's do that one more time. I'm going to try the smaller rings straight away. Thank you, Knight. Okay. Let's see, can I get to that one? Oh, I landed on it. Oh, landed on that one too. Oh, landed on that one too. That actually works. Okay, so I might need to adjust some of the rings or maybe add more rings, but I think this is actually in a playable state now. Try this one more time. Got that one. Nope. Nope again. Nice. Now, speaking of signage. Oh, fire. Can you exclamation suggest and type that that sign thing again? Thank you. Okay, I think... blank. Perfect. Oh no, there's no text option on this one. Oh, hang on. That is a large billboard. Okay. Oh. What time is it? Oh, I am overtime. All right, let me finish this up and then we were going to call it for the night. Oh, that is not at all what I wanted. There we go. There we go. That's clear enough, right? 1. Make sure to wear a jetpack. 2. Use solid biofuel only. 3. Fall through the rings. Don't touch them. And 4. Land on the big red X. Then... Oh. I'm not good at my own game. Alright. I'll have to put scoring later. But on the whole... I think this is working pretty well. And shield. The ring inside of a ring actually works very well for the last one.
Nice. I was expecting that to be taken down.
No, like I said, it does work very well. I think I'll need to color code the rings also to avoid confusion. Yeah, I like it. Chat, what do y'all think? It's not perhaps as meticulously designed as far as the surrounding stuff as Octodrop was, but on the whole, I would say not half bad. Now, if anybody on the server has an idea, or if anybody in chat has an idea about how to make it pretty, I am definitely open to that. Let's take these up one more. But wait, it's gonna... No. I don't mind clipping sometimes, but that clipping is gonna be ugly if I leave it. I might move the tube, but that's such a fun shape. Yeah, like the tiny clipping here, that doesn't bother me. But when it's like cutting off half the tube, doesn't look right. I probably need a do not go up rule. I will refine this later. But, at least for the prototype phase, minigame 1 is done. There's just tuning to do. So. Alas, I am nearly half an hour over. So I am going to have to call it. So, first off, YouTube, thank you very much for joining, but I'm afraid y'all go first because there's no rating. Have a lovely week, and I'll see y'all next time. And yes, I am working on the next video. Time is a factor, but we're getting there. Have a good week.